everybody. Welcome to another episode of Mic Check. I am Christina Sev.
What's popping?
What up? What up? How's everybody doing? Are we ready to talk that talk?
Let's talk. Let's have a better talk this week than last.
There wasn't much.
I mean, you're the only one that said some wild stuff. Woo! Was it wild, or did I kind of make my point in those comments?
I don't
give
know.
You a half and
the
half.
The streets
on
were
that.
very angry with you.
Believe that.
And you know what's crazy? The game posted that Andre 3000's his top 8.
Bitch.
Yes, but hold that. Let's just you're ready to talk, so let's jump right into it before you get breezy. All right, so the first thing I want to bring up is that DJ Khaled's album goes #1, and there's a video of him. There's a video of him crying. I'm sorry, I don't know why I find that funny.
But quick question: what else came out
from this album?
No. What else came out that week?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I should have looked that up. The top 100 albums, is that what it's called? It's on Billboard, right?
Yeah, but I don't think anything.
Let's see.
I don't think anything came out that week for him
Either
to
way,
do
just
battle.
his first #1.
No, it's not. It's his third one.
His third one?
Yeah.
I thought it was his first.
Remember he got mad that Tyler Creator beat him out for the #1 spot.
Yeah, and J. Cole's about to take his place. So he can
we can let Khaled get that shine. He works hard, man.
That's fine.
You know, well deserved.
That's true. But yeah, let's see. Oh no, this is songs. I don't know where the albums are. We'll come back. But yeah, he went #1. I'm not surprised. Everybody and their mom is on it.
Yeah.
So
you get the top people in the world on your album. Let's see what he does next week, though.
Did y'all ears receive it a little better this week?
No.
Nope.
Damn. I've been listening to it, so
I listened to no songs off that album.
I listened to the Justin Bieber one because I'm a Justin Bieber fan. But besides that, and this album is not on rotation.
I've heard the album since last week, maybe like 2 times.
You love it?
I don't love it.
You said it was a masterpiece last week.
If it was
I
arranged
overshot
differently.
myself.
Your masterpiece went #1. Look at that. You called it.
I called that was good, but I didn't think it was going to go #1.
All right. Well, congratulations to DJ Khaled. Well deserved. He he works hard.
Yeah.
Despite the quality of the music, he works hard.
Some people like it.
Yeah.
It just ain't for me.
Exactly. It's not for you. Not everything is going to be for you, but that's the thing. You know what is for you?
What?
This Will Smith.
Wow.
Is it called? Ain't it called the Big Willy?
The
Big Willy challenge.
Hey, yo.
Don't talk about Willy's in front of Wendell. You know how
I had to throw that pause.
Hey, yo.
Wendell gets.
But that's
very
what
crazy.
it's called, the Big Willy challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Pause.
Yes, that is what it's called. So recently, Will Smith posted a picture of his dad bod, and the internet went crazy because he looks a hot mess, and he admitted that he is in the worst shape of his life. So after he posted that picture, instead of getting backlash, instead of getting backlash. What the fuck?
Are you English? Backlash.
After posting this video, this picture, I don't even know how to do that, so let me not even try. So Anthony Anderson posted his dad bod, Marlon Wayans, Mark Wahlberg, Dr. Dre, which Marlon Wayans kind of does whatever. And Dr. Dre was the latest one. So they're
Dr. Dre always looks like he works out when he wears the same shirts that he always has. That
He
same
does.
black tee.
Army Under Armour shirts.
Yeah, but that's the trick though, because he has these man boobies, so it looks like he's buff, but he's not. He's really like, ugh. They're out of shape. They gotta get to it. They gotta get to it.
That quarantine fucked us up, yo.
But you know what?
That's true.
They could do that because they got the money to, get in shape, get a trainer.
Get the diet food.
But the thing is, do they have the time? Because their time is worth more than anything else.
Yeah,
of
that's
course.
true.
They just got to try to fit that time in.
At that point, you have your chef. All you need to do is do an hour of your workout.
Who you guys think has the hottest bod?
Hey, you.
On some serious thing, Marlon Wayans is the better shaped one. Pause.
Right. Well, he's the skinniest.
Well, you can be skinny and still out of shape.
That's me.
You look like one of the worms on Men in Black.
Okay, that's not right. That's nasty as hell. Those things are ugly.
This is coming from a dude that's big, so
okay.
Yeah. I'm a skinny dude, and I've been out of shape for a while. So,
BANZ, why don't you never take your shirt off at the beach?
I take my shirt off at the beach. I got no shame.
I never seen you shirtless. Not that I'm.
BANZ about to be out here like Bone Crusher.
He's not as big as Bone Crusher.
I'm not as.
Drop a bomb on. All right. Well, good job to them. Congrats. I'm here for health. So whatever.
Yeah, health and wealth, baby. Health and wealth.
Health and wealth.
But that went viral. That went super viral.
Yeah.
Well, Will Smith he's been the king of the viral moments. He had the piggyback challenge.
He really has been.
So.
He's everywhere.
Well, he's the Instagram like king right now, I would say.
Believe that?
Yeah.
Whatever like his skydiving.
Who's doing it better than Will Smith?
Like his
There's
reels.
a few people that I follow that
too.
Nah,
that
him
got
and Jason Derulo are the biggest people on social media.
No,
Jason Derulo's TikTok is ridiculous.
His TikTok is.
I'm dead ass.
I don't know about.
No, he's Cape Verde.
No, he's not. He's Haitian.
Oh, he's Haitian. One of the two. My bad.
Black. Some kind of Caribbean, right?
Yeah. No, well, this Cape Verde's not even in the Caribbean.
But it's more Caribbean-ish. It's like an island, a part of Africa.
Yeah, it's an island off of Africa. But
Yeah.
it's more like
it's more Caribbean.
Portuguese.
They're more Caribbean. I know my Black history. Thank you so much.
More Caribbean?
Let's move on. What? I'm Caribbean.
But Cape Verde is not more Caribbean. Caribbean is a part of the ocean.
No, I said Cape Verde is Caribbean. That's why you confused the two.
Then
No,
they're not.
No.
We'll talk about it after. Let's move on. Nicki Minaj teases that she's releasing on Friday, but we don't know what. She didn't say music. It could be a video.
She's dropping music.
She's releasing candles like Drake.
It could be candles.
She's had a little rollout. If y'all not been
maybe she has
paying
plans.
attention, she had the song that she was on with NBA YoungBoy.
Nah.
There's a few other things that I seen on the gram that she was doing.
Yeah, it says here, fans were understandably excited as Minaj hasn't released any music this year. She hasn't released music since 2017.
Oh, she just had the baby.
So. Well, yeah, she had a baby. She's out here being a mom, and her baby's so cute. And it says that she linked up with Young Boy Never Broke Again and producer Mike Will made it to drop their collaboration with that Speed Bout in November. So that was in November, though. That was a long ass time ago.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some Nicki music. I mean, I'm not like.
She had a baby and stuff, so I understand why the long layoff.
Right.
So, but maybe she has more content to actually talk about now.
I hope so.
Are you guys anticipating this album?
I'm not anticipating it, but when it comes, I'm going to listen to it.
When Wendell posted in the chat, and I was like, I don't care much for this.
I do. I care for Nicki Minaj because
it drops Friday. I'm like, nah.
I'm excited because Nicki is an icon, right? Whether her
like her or not.
Let me finish my thought. Whether she is consistent or not, Nicki did what Nicki did. So whenever she puts out music, I'm excited. I want to hear what the icon has to say all the time. I'm not like gonna lose sleep over it like I've been losing sleep for J. Cole.
I hope it's not like Queen.
Yeah.
But Queen has some bangers on it. So as long as she still got some bangers, I think she's going to be okay. Yeah. Chun-Li
was fire.
It was a bop for a minute.
I told him it's cookie because it's good form. Good form.
Good form. And she had the other. There was
one
more.
Just stop. Stop hating. Hey, listen.
I really don't.
She had a few on that.
Bitch. Stop hating. All right, let's.
The thing is with Nicki, it's like she's an icon. She was the biggest artist since Kim and Foxy. Biggest female artist since Kim and Foxy.
She was huge.
Lauren. So
she successfully
had an open lane.
And she had a wide open lane. And then when people started going into her lane, that's when shit got weird.
Yeah, but she also has been the only rapper. No, let me rephrase that. She might be the only female rapper to successfully cross over from hip hop to pop and make a career out of it. What other female artist has done that?
Cardi.
Cardi doesn't have pop music.
Yes, she does.
She only has like 2 songs.
She has pop music.
I Like It.
Yeah, that's a pop record.
Nah, but Nicki crossed over to
but she's not a pop
genres, not just pop.
But what I'm saying is
EDM.
she's been the only one to successfully do that.
I agree with you.
Like, even if you don't like the music, she's been successful at it.
She has pop records, and so does Cardi. Cardi has pop records as well.
Yeah, but Nicki transformed her whole career into pop. That's what I'm saying. Cardi has not done that.
You know what's the crazy
Nicki
thing? She doesn't even like those songs she did for pop.
I like them.
That's what she said.
And that was just 1.5 albums, not even. That she did that?
Yeah, but
Cardi only had one. You can't even say that she's the only one where Cardi had half her album.
But Cardi's career is not pop. Cardi's career, she's still rapping. Have you heard the Khaled album? Cardi is spitting.
Yeah, that's one song.
Yeah, but that's what her career.
Nicki can still rap on one song.
No,
and
Cardi's career, Cardi's album
was not all rapping.
But it was all hip hop.
It was still hip hop.
Yeah, but so does Nicki. Nicki has a hip hop album that has pop tracks on it. It's not just a pop album.
When's the last time she had a hip hop number one?
Who, Nicki?
When?
That was
never.
She's been number 2.
She's never had a number one.
She also doesn't have a Grammy.
Tracks.
She also doesn't have a Grammy.
That doesn't matter, but she's hit number one with pop.
Okay, but
she's a pop artist.
She's a hip hop artist. What are you talking about?
She started out as one.
She found a lane with the pop records. She found a lane with pop records to go.
Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away.
Yeah, that's
a pop song.
No, but let me land.
Let's look at her.
Let me land like how BANZ says. So Nicki, she has some pop records. So does Cardi. That's what I'm trying to say. Cardi and Nicki, they both have pop records and they both have hip hop records. Mm-hmm. It's not fair to say that Cardi is just a hip hop artist when she only has one album.
No, she's an artist. She's an hip hop artist. I didn't say she was a rapper. That would be diminishing her.
Exactly.
But I'm agreeing that she's an artist.
She can also have pop records that can still go number one, like how Nicki has pop records that go number one, but she also spits like how she spit on Monster and then how she spits on certain other tracks.
Yes, but a lot of her career, the last half of her career has been based off pop success.
Because that's where she found a lane to actually make more money.
You landed right where I needed you to land.
No,
Thank you so much.
Because that's where she make more money. Cardi, when she puts out a single, she's putting out a single.
Why is this even an argument?
They're both tremendous artists.
Yeah, but
of course.
But what I think where
I'm not comparing them.
I think the word pop is what we're getting at.
You're like not seeing what she's saying is you're thinking that Cardi's has pop. She doesn't. She doesn't have a lengthy pop catalog.
Yeah, because
she's not
album.
A pop artist.
Yeah,
she's a hip hop artist.
Album.
Nicki only has both lengthy catalog in hip hop and also pop. And then she also has EDM stuff. So therefore she's a pop artist as well.
Nicki has 3 albums under her belt.
She's a pop star.
Nicki has 3 albums under her belt.
Okay.
And Cardi only has 1. It's unfair to say that Cardi is just in one lane when she shows that she
How's
can.
That unfair?
No. I didn't say she's just in one lane.
No, it's unfair to say that Cardi is also not a pop star because Cardi is a pop star. I don't know if you guys see this. Cardi can go to anywhere in this country and you would know who Cardi is because that is what a pop star is. But so can
Snoop Dogg.
And Snoop also has pop records as well.
He has like 3,
and they all went high.
Nah, he's on a lot of pop songs.
So you can't say that. Like pop is just popular. Pop Pop is not a genre. It's just it's just a sound.
This is how
pop is a sound.
This
it's
is how
not
I'm
a genre.
gonna break the tie right here. When Snoop gets on a song, on a pop song, he raps, right? When Cardi gets on a pop song, she raps, right? When Nicki gets on a pop, she sings.
She raps too. You rhyming words, that's rapping.
She does have.
You rhyming words, you
rapping.
You rhyming words, you rapping. You're not singing. You're not doing a country song. She's rapping.
All right, we'll agree to disagree, goddammit, because we'll stay on this all damn night. But that's a good conversation.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if
I'm not big on Nicki, so I can't really speak for.
I'm not big on Nicki, like newer Nicki, earlier Nicki. I was a huge fan of, and then it's
the pop stuff.
It's the songs that I didn't. I don't.
You got something against pop stars, don't you? I'm starting to think that.
I don't. The baby's a pop star. The baby's a pop star.
See, I don't.
Meg Thee Stallion's a pop star.
I understand what you're saying.
I see what you mean, but like, when people say pop star, they're not talking about.
But that's
the impact. You're talking about their impact is pop star level.
It's the definition of pop.
The thing is, this is why we're really all saying the same thing. The reason why we're allowed to say that though is because hip hop is at the forefront of the culture. So everything hip hop right now is pop. It's popular.
It's pop. Pop
it's pop
means
culture.
Popular. It is popular.
It's the culture. God damn it! Congratulations
to
hip hop. We're all right. They're all stars. Money. Congratulations to everybody who has been successful in hip hop. Maybe I'll be next. Maybe I'll put a mixtape. Who knows?
Hey,
Ruben's gonna write it for me, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's work on it.
So the game put out his top 10 rappers list. I'm gonna go down it real quick.
And he said in order.
In order. From top to bottom.
And he also said that he can go bar for bar with every one of them.
Give us the names.
Hold on. I wanted to get to that. So he got Jay-Z. He got Nas, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Kendrick, Snoop Dogg, Drake, Andre 3000, J. Cole. Bitch. And Lil Baby. That's his top 10. Your favorite guy came in number 8.
It's not my favorite guy. But all right.
Your worst guy came in at number 8.
He's not my worst guy. Stop putting, as somebody in the comments says, stop gaslighting.
I'm gaslighting you. No, gaslighting you is making you feel like you're crazy. I don't have to make you feel you're crazy. We all know you're crazy.
I'm not crazy.
But yes, you did bring up that he said he would go bar to bar with each of these rappers. Bar for bar. What do you think about that? Do you think, let's go down the line and we'll answer yes or no. Jay-Z.
He already beefed with Jay.
Yes or no?
Yeah. I think he can go bar for bar with every single one of his every single one of his
He
people.
probably will smoke some of them too.
Yeah.
Kendrick?
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
Drake?
Yes.
Yes.
Game's discography is top 5.
His discography
His discography is top 5. His actions outside of music is bottom 10.
I agree with you there.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but people change, you know.
Yeah.
But when?
Exactly.
Hey.
Well.
Like God's working on everybody.
That was easier than I thought it was going to be.
But like bar for bar, he can go with everybody.
Okay.
Like I think.
I'm not going to fight that because I think he's a good rapper. So.
Yeah. And he went at a lot of people on this list. So.
All right. So Lil Durk and Lil Baby are putting out a collaboration album. Are we excited?
I'm excited.
I'm only excited when it drops. Because I've been duped by a lot of artists.
You've been duped?
Duped.
Oh, duped.
By a lot of artists.
That's not an AO?
Duped?
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting something up the booty.
Hey, yo. What? But like I've been bamboozled, hoodwinked by a lot of artists saying that they're doing collab albums.
Like Wayne and T-Pain.
Like Wayne and T-Pain, Wayne and Joel's, Drake, J. Cole and Kendrick.
Oh, that's never gonna happen. But we know that already.
It's like a bunch of artists, like a Nas and Jay-Z project.
That would be dope. Like even today, I'll still take it.
I'll take all of these. I'll take every single one I just named. I'll take.
Okay. Would you take an Andre 3000 and J. Cole?
Why not? Why not?
He's
Andre 3000 is
hesitating.
only gonna do like 2 verses because he only does a verse every 10 years. So
Wow. Okay. Well, Drake and Freddie Gibbs also announced. Well, they took a picture together, and there's a collaboration in the works allegedly.
If that comes out,
it's probably just a song.
if that comes out,
not a whole.
hear me out. If that comes out,
We're hearing you.
that's gonna shift the whole game.
Really?
Yes,
Drake-
absolutely. That
Drake
co-sign
already-
from Drake to either
Drake
Freddie
already
Gibbs
has-
or Griselda
He already
changes
has
the
a-
whole game.
He already has a
But
track with Benny.
It hasn't been released.
Yeah, because I think it's for Drake's album. I don't think it's for Benny's album.
That would be dope.
But he also got one with Conway too. That Conway was supposed to put up. I forgot the name of the project.
The last one he just said?
No, there was one in between that he was gonna put out the month after.
Whoa there.
Well, it's probably gonna come out because they drop music every other month. So
So I mean, after that cosign, I think a lot of things in the game is gonna change, and we're seeing the pivot already
Change for Freddie Gibbs.
for lyrics.
yeah,
We're
lyrics are coming
going back to wordplay, lyrics.
Oh yes.
Like even in the trap scene and in the
With Lil
drill
Baby.
scene, people are like spitting now.
like
it's-
little
Like,
like
people
little
are saying
like
some
little
shit.
baby and Durk, they spit.
Yeah, the new guys, they put their sauce on hood shit. Like, I never thought I would be rocking to so much like hood music like this because it's that good.
I just seen a video like last week. It was somebody flipped a Mariah Carey song. Like remember
The guy
like
who
the
went
Fulio
viral.
dude?
Yeah, somebody flipped it
The
like how
Take
they,
It Off, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
shake
it's
it
that.
off.
Shake It Off.
Yeah, and that shit goes. Like I like that genre right there.
You
Like,
know,
I
you know
like
what's
that
crazy?
genre right there.
Mariah was like,
She was like, you got
Send
24
him-
hours.
send him
to
my
shoot
lawyer.
your
She was
shit.
joking though. They're trying to get the sample cleared for him.
I mean, now that
No,
more people are
she
involved, but-
actually, was the one that's helping them getting it cleared.
All right, make that happen
Okay.
because I need that shit on my phone now.
It's-
I just been playing the
it's not-
video.
It's not that crazy, though.
Nah, it's
so you won't go back to the Cali Cal album, but you like this song.
Yeah, I
I
like
think
that.
you're the problem.
no, I like that genre. It's fun.
You're
music. It's
listening to Weird Al Yankovic
Nah.
all over again.
Weird
That's what
Al
it is.
Young. Yes, that
Al
is
Yankovic.
parody
Satire.
music.
It's,
Yeah.
you're
It's-
spoofing.
I don't have to think about it, so it's just like it's gets me hype in the moment.
because it's something you already know, and now you're making a mockery of it.
Yeah,
Technically,
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but congrats to them, I
I
guess.
mean, it's cool. I heard it. I was like, this is cool.
yeah.
But
It's
other
like,
than that, I'm not listening to that.
it's like my Who We Smoke song. So
You're what?
my Who We Smoke song
By Fulio.
Oh,
by Spinner Benz and them.
it's better been than them. All right, moving forward. You guys didn't watch Verzuz.
I did
which
not.
shame on you.
I did not. I was watching
Shame.
I was watching the Canelo fight.
On you. Shame on you. Why? Because the second half of this battle was so damn good, right? So they were singing, I think they went like the first half of the round was not trash, but it was boring. They were seated, they didn't want to get up. They had these fancy ass out. Yo, they looked so good.
Oh, they was just down to the tens.
The only one that looked terrible was Tiny because she's ugly.
Well, she's going through stuff, so
Like what? Like health stuff?
nah.
Yeah, you haven't heard?
like her and Tip are going through. Things.
Oh yeah, but okay. I could still call her ugly. I thought you meant like health problems. I was about to say, oof. So yeah, so they did an amazing job. I was so surprised by how well they could still sing. Like when Coco was singing, Coco is the one in SWV. She was the heavier one. I guess you could say the thicker one. She can still, but I wish I had the clips pulled up. Yo, she was singing her ass off. And then there was a tweet going around, I think, or she put out in a video that she witnessed somebody getting shot outside of her hotel. So I guess that's why her energy was off in the beginning. But when they took their break and came back, they had an outfit switch. She put some sneakers on and she ripped it. They stood up. They had microphone stands and everything. Xscape, same thing. They sound amazing. Tiny struggled a little bit, not gonna lie. But I also don't want to sound like I'm hating on Tiny. But she sounds better than Mariah Carey.
Sounds like you hate it.
No, I just said she sounds better than a legend.
Mariah, we all know
Candy's
how she sounds now.
Candy still sounds amazing. She came through stunting. She played No Scrubs. She played 2 other songs. There was one song I forgot. I should have wrote it down. See, because you're making fun of my screenshots. That's how I was taking my notes. But she wrote a lot of songs that I did not know she wrote. And Coco sang the hook in Men in Black. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that until she played it. And right, the song by SWV right here, you know the voice that says SWV. That's Pharrell. Did you know that?
Oh no, I did not know that.
Did you know that?
Either.
I did not know that.
See, I came through with the did you know?
Was he the producer on that?
He is not the producer, but he did produce their song called Use Your Heart. I'm going to play a little clip. Am I? Okay. Maybe I'm not. It doesn't even sound like something Pharrell would produce. Okay, just forget it. It's fine. Maybe it was for our own good. Okay. So I found out a lot of things about this battle that I didn't know before. DJ A1 and Spinderella killed it. DJ A1 was going ham.
Fun fact about Spinderella: she grew up in my dad's project building.
Oh wow!
The pink houses in Brooklyn.
Dope.
She's a beast. She was killing it. I was like, yo, I want to be just like her. She's lit, and
she's a legend.
She really is.
She's up on my wall somewhere.
And DJ D Nice was throwing shots at DJ A1. He said if doing the most was and then he put the slapping your forehead emoji. It was funny though. The guy was going ham. He thought he was like in the club, but he put on a good show. It was good. It was very, 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 very good. So
who's the next verses?
They have not announced it yet, but I do want to bring this up. So D Dot in the chats, he said, "Remember real singers." So my question to y'all is, who do you think from this generation out now, the new girls, not counting
Beyonce,
not counting Beyonce, no Keisha Cole, none of those. I'm talking about like
the newer acts.
The newer acts, yeah. I want to hear what you guys think about
Ariana
Grande.
Yes.
Or
okay. Her. Okay. That's a good one. I'm trying to see where your head is at.
Ari Lennox can sing.
She can sing, but she's not
Walker.
top 5.
Summer
Walker can sing her ass off. You know who you put me on to? Kiana Lede.
Oh yeah, that's my lady.
She could sing. Yo, I love her.
Who else? Elena Perez. She can sing too.
Yeah, she can sing. She can.
There's
sing.
a lot
of songstress.
What's her face?
But
Sabrina Claudio.
Nah, Sabrina Claudio don't have range. She can't like belch.
Are you saying that because you think she's racist though?
No, I still listen to her. I canceled her for 2 years, but I'm back, baby. I can't resist. It's good music. You know who else too people sleep on? 7th Streeter.
Oh yeah, Seven could sing.
She could sing. Like
I like that song that she has out.
The Guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hot. Anyways, let's move forward. Shout out to all the R&B acts out right now. Y'all are doing the damn thing. People be saying R&B is dead, but it's not. It's still very much alive.
R&B is the stronger
thriving right now.
It's jam packed.
It's a big scene.
Well, speaking of R&B, Mr. Trey Songz is at it again. This man has more violent altercations than
because people think he's sweet.
Chris Brown. He has more violent altercations than Chris Brown.
So what happened this time?
So he's allegedly being sued for allegedly punching a bartender at a club, at a Hollywood concert. So apparently they say that Trey Songz was sitting at the bar, like he had his butt on top of the bar, or he was standing on top of the bar, and the bartender like tapped him to tell him to get down. And supposedly Trey Songz turned around and punched him in the face. So now the guy is suing him for that. So Trey Songz will be in court not only for that though, but he has also allegedly hit and run a lady while driving. They said she hit her hand and she's claiming that she's injured. And
I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
He did a hit and run
because of her
in a car, or
because of her head.
Like,
how did that happen? How do you hit and run somebody's head?
Let me read it. Trey Songz allegedly had a little road rage and took it out on a woman's car in her hand. So she tells the cops. This is reported by TMZ, by the way. Mm-hmm. According to law enforcement sources, the singer and the woman got into an argument while they were each in their cars Thursday, shortly after midnight. We're told the argument escalated and the woman reported to cops. At some point, Trey bumped his car into hers, so she got out to confront him. The woman claims that's when Songz sped off and hit her hand with his vehicle. She called the police, but when they arrived, she says Trey was long gone. Cops took a hit and run report. And also earlier this year, he spit in a cop's face in January, and that's actually on video. So that's not alleged, that's for real.
Yeah, but
that was at the football game, right?
Everybody around him was saying he wasn't doing it.
Yeah, he wasn't he wasn't
wearing a mask, and they told him to put a mask on, and he got crazy with them.
No, they said that the security dude was in the wrong because everybody around him was...
Okay, but he spit in his face. That's disrespectful. Period. It doesn't matter what they were saying to him. They didn't hurt him. They didn't disrespect him. They were telling him to put his mask on.
I think they actually touched him first, and that's what
it was.
Because you couldn't be in the stadium with a mask, so they were probably escorting him.
No, everybody around him. They singled him out, is what I'm trying to say. Because everybody...
Who's your source?
The video I seen.
Have you seen how many violent acts Trey Songz does? You really believe that he did this because
everybody around him had no mask on, but you singled me out? Yeah, I'm gonna get upset.
That's not true. He wasn't wearing a mask.
There was in the video. There was people around him without mask as well, and that is why he was getting upset.
So you spit on a cop or anybody for that?
Talk to everybody else. Just don't single me out, and don't put your hands on me. And don't put your hands on me.
But
I didn't touch you either.
Spitting on somebody is like the most disrespectful thing you could do.
It is, but also being racially profiled and being profiled in general just because of your celebrity.
Yeah, but you don't.
It's not the way.
You didn't hear
either.
what Michelle Obama said? When they go low, we go high.
But not everybody operates doing on that for
so long.
Yeah, but look at how many people he's hurting.
He got the money to pay them if.
Yeah, but you're missing the point here. The point is that he's already been through more than one issue with people and violence. Like, you don't see a red flag? There's like 6 of them in the last year and a half.
He might be going through some things.
So he needs to go home.
Maybe he's having some baby.
He's out here acting a fool.
Maybe he's having some baby mama.
Also, we don't know how the bartender tapped him.
We only know.
You know,
one side
I should have known
story.
better than to bring this up with 2 niggas on the side.
We only know one side of the story. We don't know the second side.
That's what niggas always say.
A hit and run with on my hand. Are you serious?
Exactly.
Like,
and what if?
You don't think
what if the bartender?
You're talking at the same time. An injury is an injury, no matter what it is. Could have been a toe.
How do you hand run somebody's hand?
How do y'all keep defending niggas
I'm asking a simple question.
Blatantly disrespectful, especially to women, because he's been more disrespectful to women than anything.
Hold on.
But hold on. No, let me finish my thought, because you always interrupt me. But if a woman did this, it would be a problem. Oh, why they don't never check women for touching men?
Slow down.
Blah, 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 blah.
We can't always assume that he literally hit her.
It's not assumption. It's the truth.
No, that's one side of the story.
Truth?
You can't make you can't go to the hospital.
You can't make a report and say
you can't go to the hospital with an injury if there's no injury.
Yes, you can.
How? Where would be the proof?
Hypochondriacs do it all the fucking time. What are you saying?
No, that's not the same. Hypochondriacs are people that think they're sick.
Yeah.
Talking about.
Like, she think that she got, like, how do you hit somebody with a car with your hand? Like,
because she was approaching his car
and he drove off.
Exactly.
Okay, so
she put her hand out. It's not that he swerved into it, hit her hand.
So he put her hand out and it's okay to drive off?
If she put it, I'm driving.
If someone's at your window, do you drive off?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If I want to talk to you, I'm out.
Okay.
Bye.
You know what? Let's end this conversation right here. I already see where this is going, and there's no hope because that's aggressive. But okay,
get out my car.
It makes sense as to why you're defending Trey Songz. I get it. Niggas
ain't nobody defending them.
I'm not defending. I'm trying to figure out.
The report said that the lady hopped out of her car to confront. What if she was the aggressive person?
Hey, listen. It's time to talk about J. Cole. Thank you so much. Somebody much more positive in the black community. J. Cole dropped a documentary on YouTube of like 13 minutes long. It's called Applying Pressure. This is after he put out an interlude for the off season coming out on the 14th. So did you watch it?
Yes.
You watched it? I watched it too. What did you guys think about it? You said you had stuff to say, but you were going to hold your comments.
Yeah, I did.
Were you going to shit on it?
No, you guys can talk first.
Yeah,
I'll wait till I'm last.
Are you the Joe Budden of the podcast? You just hate everything and everybody.
I didn't receive anything special from it.
Exactly.
I'll be honest with you.
Exactly.
But what did you think of it? I'm not asking you.
I mean, as someone that's into how they filmed it, okay.
You didn't take nothing from it?
It didn't blow me away.
It wasn't supposed to blow you away.
Applying pressure, the title.
Yeah, I expected way more than that. Like,
but you applying pressure. I want to know what pressure you're applying.
He's applying the pressure to himself. Y'all are foolish. You missed the whole point of the documentary.
No, I get it. You
were looking for punchlines?
It's all leading up to the fall off. I get it. I understood that. He went back to Muhammad's house. He did all this. Like, I get it. But like, you did all that to tell us what? That you're hoarding music?
Honestly, I felt like it was too short, if anything.
Yeah, he makes. I was looking at it. It was like part 2. I'm like, what the hell was part 1?
You guys missed the whole. See, this is the thing. J. Cole is an intelligent artist.
He's too complex for us. Is that what you're trying to say?
He's not complex at all. Actually, it's very clear and concise. What I took from this documentary, especially with the trailer that he put out, is that what I saw was a true artist, a man that is so passionate.
I'm sorry.
You're laughing, but you guys missed the whole. It went over your head. It's okay. I'm gonna break it down for you.
Okay.
I'm gonna break it down for the people in the back. So
I'm here.
What I love about J. Cole is that he's so passionate about his work, about his skills, that he's applying the pressure to himself. This is not applying pressure on the game, because if you paid attention to the documentary, he talks about, stop doing that.
What, say
He was saying after every sentence. He made me lose my train of thought with your So what he was saying, let me finish. So basically he was talking about how he was becoming complacent in the game. He hit a lot of successful points in his career, and he got comfortable. So he wasn't bringing his...
I'm sorry.
He said...
I didn't even pay attention. He didn't feel like he was going to bring his best A game to the project that he planned. So the pressure that he's applying is to himself. And what I love about that is that he still cares about the game. He still cares about the craft. That's what I took the most from it. He's not putting out an album just to put it out to have this perfect end of career or whatever it is, but he's really trying to hone in on his skills and top himself. That's what I loved about it. He's challenging himself, maybe not production wise, but lyrically. And I thought what was also dope was we get to hear him talk more from a father's perspective. It's not very often that we hear rappers talking about being a family man. You know, that comes rare. So to see this type of rapper in the game right now and talking about bettering himself, I think leaves a very positive impact in the game. Like, this is, to me, he's just like a regular guy who just so happens to be very gifted with the pen. So I just thought it was really dope that he was still like hungry about his skills. Like, he wanted to outdo himself. That's what I took from it. It was 12 minutes and it went over your head, but I think it's dope. We're seeing a layered Cole. We're seeing him break down the process of how he feels as an artist. And he's not looking for clout. I mean, he never really looked for clout, but I don't know. I thought it was dope. I'm excited for this album. I think that it'll be another classic album for his catalog. Maybe not in the grand scheme of things, but Cole is a niche rapper. So I'm looking forward to it. I thought it was
looking forward to the project too, but I mean, the documentary didn't really do anything for me.
It wasn't supposed to. It was just
but that's what a documentary is for, to explain things.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
Like when I was looking at the documentary, I'm like, all right, I get what you try to give us the backstory of how like why you started trying to go hard and why you're naming this the off season, and then you go forward. You got the one studio session with 21 Savage with that iconic verse on a lot, and then you say why you started hopping on all these features in 2018. I think it was 2018 or 2017, one of those 2 years. How you started hopping on every feature and you was killing it, like you was batting 1,000 on features. I get it, but you go and like then you're saying like, oh yeah, I want to keep all this. This is for the fall off. This is for the fall off. Like I get it. Like artists hoard. Like I know a lot of artists hoard music, and that's why I like Griselda, because they keep feeding their fans no matter what. It's like, fuck it, we're gonna put this out. Why am I gonna keep it for? Like with Cole, he's like, yeah, I wanna perfect it. So he's like keep going back and tweaking. He's a
perfectionist, though.
Yeah, he's a perfectionist. He's like, I get why you like Cole so much, because he's more or less like Kanye than anything. In the earlier sense of Kanye, how it took him 8 months to perfect all of the lights, or flashing lights. I mean,
I think he definitely struggles with ego and like feeling, is he good enough? Because he's had a more successful rapper than a lot of rappers that came out when he came out. So him to still feel unsatisfied is exciting for me as a fan, because
his class was Wale, Kendrick, Drake, Wiz.
It's a big class.
It's a huge class.
No, yeah,
Wiz,
and they're all
Danny
great.
Brown. It was all those like Odd Future was in that.
No, Odd Future was the year after.
Oh, well, it was around that same time. Like he came out, and Big Sean, like in that class, and like yeah, they're all doing well, and they're all like certain lanes. But Cole and Kendrick and Drake, they all stand out.
I think levels. Yeah.
I think they stand out. And the fact that Cole was talking about being a family man, how he took the Pharrell approach and said that I only spend this amount of time in the studio, and after that I don't bring nothing home. But then he said he built a studio in his crib. Like that defeats the purpose, bro.
Yeah, he's like addicted to the game.
The thing about the documentary that I felt like it was way too short.
Yeah,
like
that's
you could have taken
your
your time to explain these things. I feel like it went from A to B to B to
like
C.
I feel like
quickly.
he rushed it.
Yeah, but I want to reference what John Hope said on our episode. Sometimes there's an art in making things short, and I can see that, not so much with an album, don't get crazy, but I can see that with this doc, because he said all that he needed to say. There was nothing more to say. You'll hear it when you hear the album.
Yeah, but
it was like an appetizer.
But he was talking more about the fall off than he was talking about the off season in that whole album.
Yeah, but the fall off is basically to him the whole like ending.
Yeah, so we won't hear it until the fall off.
No. He's talking about off season.
In this documentary, he mentions the fall off more times than he mentions anything
Yeah, but
else.
the name of the thing at the end, it's fall off. I mean the off season.
Yeah, you're missing. Like he was talking about all these songs that
but it's the journey too. So everything is,
because even said
everything is connected.
Child was for
it was for the fall off.
Yeah, everything is connected. It's like he's giving you bits and pieces of his life, Every album represents a time in his career, his life. So this is just another part of the story. It's another chapter. And I'm excited for it. I'm ready to hear what he has to say. Did you guys like Interlude?
Yeah, it was cool.
I like it.
Was cool. It was short.
Very much
but
an interlude.
But it's an interlude. So it's,
Exactly.
I get it.
I was kind of like upset that he like released an interlude. I'm like, this gives me nothing. Yeah, but it's also smart.
He wanted you just to hear him rap.
It's a snippet.
Yeah.
He literally gave us like the cuts. Like he's like, oh, you guys want the album here? That was cheap. But it was smart.
It's strategic.
Yeah.
It is strategic. I'm ready for Cole.
I'm waiting for it.
But then he also subliminally put that he was still playing ball because in that towards the end, shooting around with his trainer in his Dreamville gym.
Yeah. We've also heard, I forgot who was talking about the parallel of sports and hip hop, but it's just interesting. He said it. No, there was someone else, but it's just interesting to hear like when people have like two different passions and how they act with it. But obviously he's more gifted as a rapper, so I'm excited. But you did say, you mentioned basketball. He's going to be playing for an African league in Rwanda.
Yeah, Rwanda.
The Patriots over there, right? Something like that.
Yes, it's called...
Not to be confused with Hotel Rwanda, the movie.
For Rwandan club in basketball, Africa League. So he's playing for the Patriots BBC in the inaugural season. So he's only playing, I think they said...
like 6 games.
Yeah, he's only playing some games. But that's, I guess,
he gets to live out his dream. Play professional basketball.
He literally beats to the beat of his own drum. That's what I love about him the most. Like, he's not trying to do what anybody else is doing. He's just worried about himself.
He's trying to achieve his goals.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about Kendrick, too, because they're pretty much the same person.
Yeah, they operate in similar ways. But, speaking of GOATs, DMX.
R.I.P.
Yes, rest in peace to DMX. His album is dropping the same day as Little Durk and Lil Baby.
What they call that? Posthumous?
Yeah,
posthumous.
Posthumous.
Yeah.
Okay.
His posthumous album. But this is actually the album that he was working on before. So I don't think it's really like a posthumous album.
Well, yeah, but it's when the album is released after they die.
Yeah, but I think that's more concerned about if they make, like they configure the album.
No, it's just a release.
Just a release?
Yeah, it's just a release. That's what they said. It's posthumous album of all new originals, executive produced by Swizz Beatz himself.
Swizz Beatz.
And Swizz Beatz said it's a masterpiece. So he set the bar.
Well, Swizz says that about everything.
I mean, I think his last album was a masterpiece.
I haven't heard it in a long time.
If it was promoted properly, correctly, it would have been. But nobody really paid attention to it. Undisputed.
Not only that, but he
in
just
2012. It's one of my favorites, actually. It's one of my favorites.
Not only that, but respectfully, of course, DMX was going through a lot, so it was probably hard to work with him and get him to market and
get him focused.
Get him back on his game. Maybe this album would have been the one to do it. Who knows?
No, they said, never know. Swizz was saying that he was like sober. He was in there. Like they was grinding. Like that's when he had like all this. He had a bunch of features on this album. Mm-hmm. Supposedly he has one with Griselda. Has one with
Benny, Pop Smoke.
Yeah, Pop Smoke.
He was talking about it on Drink Champs.
Yeah, he did. But the thing about addiction is that sometimes it comes in waves. You could be sober today and relapse tomorrow. So, unfortunately, it was his demise. But we have some work left behind from him. So, looking forward to it.
Long live X.
Yes, rest in peace, DMX. One of the greatest.
I'm excited.
One of the greatest to ever do it.
I don't want to go in with any expectations. So, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to kind of block the masterpiece thing. Just simply because that's how you ruin people's expectations.
That's a fact.
You put it way too high.
You put it way too high, and then people receive it differently. Maybe it'll still play as we want it to play because he passed away. But I don't want it to be that, because people aren't gonna hold. They're gonna hold the bias against the album in a positive way. Because if the album's not good, I don't want it.
All right.
Because I wouldn't want. I wouldn't
want
X's legacy to be
tarnished,
basically painted in. I don't want him to roll in his grave.
I mean, but I also do think that if the album sucks, which I don't think it'll suck. I mean, it may not be the best, but I don't think it'll suck. But I don't think people will hold it against him. Like, he's too big for that. He was way too successful.
Who they gonna hold it against anyway? He's not here.
Exactly. And it'll just die. The conversation will just die away. So let's see. Let's see what happens.
But I think from what you were saying, like people putting that high pedestal, I think that's what Khaled fucks up.
Yeah.
Because he puts the high pedestal up there. Like
he didn't say that this time.
He just dropped it.
But he always talks about weed.
But he also puts it up there and like, oh yeah, this is
can't look at it that
blah,
way.
Blah blah blah.
Khaled's Khaled, bro. It's like
he's right though. It was hyped. It was overhyped.
That's how Khaled always is. He overhypes stuff, like because he's a great marketer, great rollout person, and he sells it. But he
sells the shit out of it. But then if
it's like, it doesn't. For example, like they're selling the Jake Paul Mayweather fight.
Yeah,
it's forced on you.
Mayweather's gonna whoop his ass.
I don't even know. I don't want to entertain that.
White Since madness. You mentioned that,
No, you mentioned it.
Since you mentioned that Mayweather's gonna whip his ass, I don't think he's gonna give him a ass whooping. I think he's gonna do a McGregor. He's gonna walk him into the later rounds, and then I don't even think. I think it's gonna go the distance. I think it's only 8 rounds exhibition, so you can't really do what you would do.
Go hit him with a clean body shot.
Nah. I think it's gonna take the distance.
He's
They're gonna show respect for each other at the end.
To sell it and all that.
Because I mean, you seen. I said Jake Paul. I mean Logan Paul. My bad.
Brothers.
You seen the video of Jake Paul taking his hat? You can't tell me that wasn't staged.
That was. And then he got a tattoo that says "Got your hat."
You know what I mean?
Like weirdo.
And we all know Mayweather's one of the kings in promoting his fights.
Yeah. Like, since we're on boxing, what do you think about Boo Boo going?
We are not unboxing. What the hell? We are not talking about that.
Hold on. Now that he brought it up,
that's a Rhode Island legend.
Talk about it.
That's a Rhode Island legend.
I feel like, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Boo Boo can't even step in the same ring as Canelo," but why is Canelo ducking him
this whole time?
If
Triple G.
If you're the number 4 fighter in the world, and Canelo is number 1, why can't you put up your fist and show me what's good? You know what I mean? If
you ducked him we're
in the same sport, same class, and I'm the only contender or one of the contenders, and I want that, and you're running away from me. It looks like when you don't accept my fight.
You ducked him at like 2 or 3 different weight classes. Come on, makes no sense.
A lot of people say, "Oh, this, that, the other," but Boo Boo got his accolades. Mm-hmm. Let's not talk like a lot of people talk about Boo Boo like he's a nobody. Yeah,
he has the same. He has the same path as Mayweather has.
He's an Olympian.
Yeah, he's an Olympian.
2-time Gold Glove. Let's talk facts.
Yeah, he has. Like I said, he has the same path as Mayweather.
He may not be the best today, but he can be. He's undefeated so far.
He has a belt and he beat everybody.
He just won the last fight not too long ago.
But to
put somebody in front of him.
To Canelo's point, how do you know if you're the best if you haven't beat the best?
Because they don't want to fight him. The guy that
he was fighting was supposed to fight Boo Boo.
But there has to be a reason.
They don't want to fight him.
They're not scared of him, though.
They don't want to fight him.
They don't want to fight him.
All right.
Why are you ducking him?
Yeah.
Let's move forward to a winner, okay? We know who's the winner for sure. Drake. My guy's always taking dubs.
Aubrey.
Unless he's trying to get at Rihanna.
Poor guy. He's never going to get this.
You got another song with Rihanna. Don't sleep.
Of course, they're friends.
He has music, but remember he tried, was it the VMAs where he tried to Kiss me out.
He asked for her to be her girlfriend, and she was like,
nope. She dubbed him right on live TV.
Oh man, that's hilarious. And he's always flirting with her. It's so funny.
Hey.
But Drake is to receive Artist of the Decade at the Billboard Awards on May 23rd.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. Clap it up for him.
Clap it up. Clap it up. Hold on, let me get my clapping buttons together. There we go.
Perfect.
Drake is the man out here. I was just looking at pictures of Drake.
Can you even try to debate that?
No, you can't. You can't debate it.
You cut me off again. The next time you cut me off, I'm going to make you cash at me $1. Every time. You got that?
Just be like Money Making Mitch. I'm like, I'm broke, baby.
I'm broke.
That's the cash app right there. What were you saying?
I didn't say anything.
I cut you off.
You were saying something.
How could I remember?
No, BANZ was saying that, but
can you debate that?
Yeah, no, you can't.
No.
You can't debate that. Like, who will come close in this past decade?
No one.
From 2011 to 2021 or 2020.
Not a person.
No.
There's no
He
one.
blows everybody out the water. It's not even close.
There's no one. You can say like a Beyonce or Rihanna.
Not in the same league.
But that's not even. But they don't put as much music. And Rihanna stopped putting music once she started selling you girls makeup. So
she hasn't put out an album since 2000.
You know why? You know why? Because y'all can't stop buying fucking Fenty. Like, just stop buying Fenty for like a month and she'll put out music.
No, I think she just has different focus.
Yeah, Fenty.
Yeah, and that's okay. The music will come when it comes. Listen, she has classics.
It's
so
never coming.
That's okay.
Like she's done.
If
with
Rihanna
music.
never drops another song, I will be just fine.
I won't. I'm in a Navy. You're in the Beehive. That's what it is.
You could just listen to her old stuff.
If J. Cole didn't drop any more music now, would you be happy?
I'm going to be sick, but I'm going to listen to his old stuff.
I'll listen to her old stuff. I still want new music.
All right. Well, let's see if she never drops. I don't think she would go cold turkey like that. That's done. Craziness.
She's done. She moves at her own beat. Like she don't care about music. You guys are still buying lingerie and makeup. She fine.
Can't leave the game. It needs her.
She's still in the culture.
She is, but it's not the same. This was supposed to be about Drake. Look at where you took us.
Sorry.
Over here daydreaming about Rihanna. Whew. So
she is bad.
Yeah, I'll be in Barbados with her.
Oh my, you would never. So the chart data. Wow. I saw this meme. Well, it looks like a meme on Instagram, but it's allegedly from chart data. And it says here the biggest Billboard 200 artists of the decade. Number 1 being Drake with 26.3 million. 2 Adele, 3 Taylor Swift, 4 Eminem, 5 Justin Bieber, 6 Lady Gaga, 7 Ed Sheeran, 8 Luke Bryan. I don't even know who that is.
That's a country artist.
9 Bruno Mars, and number 10 Kendrick Lamar with 9 million.
But do you see the biggest drop off from 3 to 4?
Like, yo, how did Eminem? This is not taking shots. How did Eminem get on that list?
He's a white rapper. He always sells.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to it.
Let's be honest. What music has he really dropped?
His last album was actually good. Music to be murdered by.
It was good, but
I like that.
But that was it.
When did the Eminem show come out?
Eminem.
That's pre.
Yeah, but this is not counting that album.
It's decade, so it would count
the last 10 years.
The last 10 years.
Yeah,
he only has like 2 or 3 albums the whole decade.
There's a such thing as streaming, right? And people could still stream. That counts. If his old songs streaming, are charting right now, it still counts.
Wouldn't it be if you're the top artist of that decade? It would count within that decade.
Yeah. He put out music in the last decade.
Like about 3 albums.
Yeah, he put out 3.
That's enough. Apparently. Got him to 15 mil. That's easy for him. He could get 15 mil. He could get 15 mil in 3 albums. That's 5 mil each.
Can we put this? Can we give Adele her flowers right now? Because she only put out
Oh my gosh, there's someone in the world who doesn't give Adele flowers.
I'm just saying she put out 2, maybe 3 albums.
2 albums. How many? That's it.
19, 21, and 25. 3.
So she put out 3 albums. How many albums did Drake put on?
5, right?
And she sold 25.9 million.
But Adele's a different type of music, though.
Yeah, but he's saying like, look at how close she is with just 3 albums.
With just 3 albums.
That's crazy.
Like she's fucking amazing.
She's out of this world.
She's amazing.
She's probably the best singer of our time.
Yeah, we didn't mention her. We said
I know, huh? Mom, but she came out in like 2009.
Yeah, but
I don't count her as a new act. She's a staple already. I mean, look at the numbers. It's crazy.
3 albums, she's blowing. She's 4.4 mil away from Drake.
And I want to be mad at Taylor Swift. Ooh, but she got bangers.
But the thing is, she's re-recording her music, so.
Yeah, I know. That's really smart though, because you seen the Joe Budden segment, and he brings up the old singers trying to make their old songs, and they sound terrible.
Yeah.
It's a hot mess.
That's smart though, to re-record your music because it's extra streams on top of that.
No, she's doing it because
now she
stole
own
her
masters.
Got it.
Yeah. So congratulations, you're a smart girl. And congratulations to Drake, OVO baby. Wow, look at Drake. So the last thing on the table is that T-Pain said producers deserve all the clout. Do you agree with that? Yes or no?
Absolutely. Not all the clout, but
to an extent.
I think on a record, it takes a team to build the record. A good sound at least. A good producer,
a good engineer,
composer. If you need the composer, you know, there's like different moving parts of a song or even an album where, you know, a producer is heavy on. So I would say, yeah.
I'll take it a step further. Sometimes the producer does 80% of the work. They already got the beat ready. They got the vocals ready. Like someone like T-Pain, for example, he would come with the beat and the vocals and the ad-libs, you know? So maybe that's why he's saying it.
And the concept and everything. Like Pharrell was saying that he had everything for like a bunch of songs. He had one for Michael Jackson, but he wanted like a song that, what was it that Nori was singing? Like he wanted like a Superfly or whatever. So it was like,
I mean, he created a whole sound. Anytime you hear Pharrell, you know it's him, like, or the Neptunes.
That grinding beat was being played on every lunch table
across America
when that came out.
Every black kid in the world knows that.
There's only a group of songs that you could do on the table.
Pop City Anthem was another one.
You got Dangerous.
He has a bunch.
You got a few Busta Rhymes.
We could go down the list with Pharrell, but I agree with what he said. I don't think they deserve all the clout, but like to what you're saying, they need to get more recognition. But I think we're coming to that.
I think like how Parks on the Joe Budden podcast said, like Apple Music and Spotify needs to give show the credits on the tracks, like on like how Tidal says it, like produced how Tidal says it, like produced by, engineered by, like so that people can know who these people are. So like I remember back in the day,
they do. It's just you have to look for it.
Not in Apple Music. You can't. It's not on it.
I think also though too, like to your point is like your Tidal shows the credits, but Tidal was designed more for people who are like
more for the artists.
Exactly.
It was designed by the artists for the artists.
Exactly. And Spotify, we all know, be
robbing artists,
giving people peanuts.
Be robbing artists.
So wild how they get away with that.
So why did T-Pain say this?
It was just a random tweet.
Okay.
You know, he
might have been disgruntled.
He's always.
I mean, but he's not wrong.
He's not.
Because a lot of these producers don't get credit.
That's true.
I
think we're coming to a time in hip hop where producers are becoming more like artists. Like we're seeing Hit Boy, how his career is growing like crazy. Or you see someone like, what's that kid, that young boy who makes music with 21 Savage? Metro Boomin. Metro Boomin makes albums with people. So I think that's definitely changing.
He's made a lot of albums with people.
He's one of the best.
It's a lot of There's a lot of one producer albums out like that. Like you had the Madlib and Freddie Gibbs album. You had the Alchemist and Freddie album. Like you had, there's a lot of those albums that's coming out. Like even 444 was mostly produced by, the fuck's his name?
I know the tall one.
No idea.
Oh, no. I was thinking of someone else. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you're talking about Guru.
I was talking about Guru, yeah. So I guess we all agree. Who's your favorite producer?
That's tough.
I know. Okay, so
tough.
give me your 5 off the top.
Top 5: Swizz Beatz, Just Blaze, Pharrell, Ninth Wonder. Can't narrow it down to 5th one. It might be.
That's a hard 5.
Terrace Martin.
Oh,
Terrace Martin is one of my favorite producers.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good one. How about you, BANZ?
That's tough because different eras, different sound. I'm gonna have to say Heatmakers. Heatmakers had some of the toughest beats.
Yeah, they
best
definitely
sampling, and they still, produce really dope. Lil Jon.
Yeah,
you gotta give credit to Lil Jon.
I was listening to a playlist yesterday, and it was basically mad little. It was like
Lil Jon had a whole entire.
He has a genre.
He has like at least 8-year gap genre in the hip hop game to himself.
Like he has that turn up genre.
Yeah,
that's him.
Crunk music.
Crunk music.
Come on,
but he also made R&B. He also made R&B shit.
R&B, even true. EDM.
Yeah.
He has expanded.
I got 2. Let me see. Ninth Wonder is definitely one of my favorites. Just the style of beats, very smooth, very
straight off of Pro Tools.
It's very hip hop. Like focus very. It's focused very much on hip hop.
It like the roots.
Yeah, like the real bass sound.
I mean, he was right there at the beginning of that. Like that street hip hop shit.
Another person that
he's a pioneer.
Like these guys
came in later.
Yeah, but he's a pioneer of like that time.
Yeah,
that transition
to digital. Yeah,
I'm gonna say this could go either way because it's usually either Dre, Timbaland, or Pharrell. But I'm gonna go Pharrell.
That's 3.
Yeah. That's actually 4.
That's 4.
His beats just crazy. Like there's layers and you hear things sometimes.
Gets the people going.
Timbaland has a similar style where he has layers and you hear like little things in the background and you're like, yo, I never heard that there before, but it's always been there. And you could always say Kanye West, but I'm gonna go Alchemist. Alchemist is one of the most underrated. It could have went DJ Premier. So many other places, but Alchemist is one of the greatest producers in the game. Very slept on. People always he's not mentioned sometimes. Kind of makes me mad when people don't mention Alchemist because even to this day he's cooking.
Yeah, he still is.
How about you, Christina?
Mine are so cliche. I was looking for
Kanye West.
No. Mine are cliche because they're big names. I was trying to look for the name of the producer J. Cole works with, but he's this white guy with a ponytail. He's been working with him since the beginning. I forget his name, but so Kanye West, J. Cole, J. Dilla, Pharrell, and Ryan Leslie.
J. Dilla.
Ryan Leslie, he always rotates. My 5th always rotates, but the first 4 are irreplaceable to me.
Did Ryan Leslie find his laptop?
Never. No, I don't know what happened with that. But I used to watch his videos on YouTube and how he would break it down. He plays every instrument. Yeah. That's the
same thing with Terrace Martin. And that's why I love the jazzy aspect with Terrace Martin.
I was just going to say, actually, my favorite producer of all time is probably Stevie Wonder.
One of the producers / artists that is slept on.
DJ Quick.
Well, for the old school.
Oh.
But I would say the new school, the new kids is Russ.
I was thinking
Because a lot of
Russ.
his music is self-produced, engineered, and self-written.
Yeah, but do I love his beats?
They're not crazy, but you have to give credit to that.
No, yeah,
because
he's great.
He's playing all key parts to the song.
He's definitely great. He's definitely great. I wouldn't say he's one of the best though.
But he's like underestimated.
Definitely.
Yeah,
And that's
he's
why
underrated.
That's why he's always cussing everybody out.
Yeah.
He wants the world to hear him.
But that's why he's also making all that money because he's keeping it all in house.
He's
Same thing that J. Cole did.
Rich, yo, that's crazy. I can't believe how rich he is.
Yeah.
But
He knows his worth.
that's all I have. Do we have anything to add before we end this bad boy?
Nothing dropping, right? Nothing came out while we was recording.
Just the Cole.
Just the Cole. And then we're waiting on two more after
Nicki's
that.
dropping something on Friday.
She's dropping something. She's gonna drop like a lingerie line or
Imagine. Ooh, I'll be so pissed.
she's gonna drop like a. No, she's a mom now. She's gonna drop like a
baby line.
a bib line.
A big line.
Hey,
That's what
that's a good lane.
Hey, listen,
ain't
if it
nobody
gets
there
to the
yet.
bag, then it gets to the bag.
Gets to the bag, you know.
All right. Are we good?
Wendell, take us out.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. You know, thingy at the bottom.
Make sure you hit the bell.
Follow us on all socials, and you know, we out.